Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 1st. This week I'm still doing a collaboration with Marie Moore, so definitely check her out if you haven't already. She does tarot and astrology weeklies and monthly videos, so definitely check her out if you have not already. But and I have her link right at the top of the description below, so you can check her channel out. But let's see what's going on for you this week. You got a lot going on, I would say. You might have a pretty busy week actually this week. Let's start off with the Four of Spades. This came up for, I want to say, a couple other signs this week, so definitely a good card. It's a card of building more comfort into your life and looking at ways of doing that. You have the Ten of Diamonds as well coming up here at the end, which can be another card of not really building comfort, but just looking at how you can make more money to make your life more comfortable. So that, I mean, that really only has to do with money. But you also have the Nine of Clubs coming up, and we'll talk about that in a second. But the Nine of Clubs is just you looking for opportunities in general to make your life more comfortable and finding ways to do that. So I'd say that is a rather positive, kind of adds a really nice positive spin to the week right off the bat, but definitely a good card to kick it off, building more comfort. It's also a card of recovery, so I'd say if you've been sick or anything like that, this can represent like a quick recovery, things kind of getting better very quickly. Next, you have the Three of Diamonds. This has been a message for almost every single sign this week, not in the Three of Diamonds. Everybody's been getting kind of different cards, but they've been getting this message. There are a couple cards in the deck, the Nine of Spades, the Three of Diamonds is one of them, and there are a few others that represent needing to pick a new path, needing to try something new. So obviously I think, even astrologically, people are going to be presented with new opportunities to do new things. But these cards, there definitely seems to be this like sense of maybe like a test from the universe this week almost, where it's like you're going to be presented with some new way of doing things and then an old way. The old way, of course, is always comfortable and safe and boring and old. And then, there's like a new way that's like exciting but a little bit scary because you've never done it before. So the trick with the Three of Diamonds is to pick what is new. Also with this card, if you're involved in anything legal, this is definitely, or even if you're just like involved in like contract signing or buying a house or something like that, anything involving paperwork, definitely double check that paperwork and go back over it. But especially if you're involved in anything legal, this is a card that represents problems with paperwork in legal issues. So get those taken care of now. Next, you have the Nine of Clubs. Very good card of opportunity. It's a card of achieving goals and having some sort of achievement. So a lot of you could be achieving some goals this week. It's also a card of setting new goals, working towards those goals. It can even be a card of travel, moving. But most importantly, it's a card of opportunity. It says that there are a lot of opportunities this week for you to grow. But of course, these opportunities, you have to take advantage of. People hit me up every single week and say, hey, you said, whenever they get this card, they said, hey, you said things would happen, and nothing happens. And I always ask, what did you do? And they always say nothing. So guess what? If you do nothing, if you don't try to take advantage of opportunities, nothing's going to happen. So definitely, please take action with this card. Create opportunities. It's a great card to create opportunities for yourself as well. So it's like one of those things. You're trying to get a job. Maybe, a place that you've applied to, show initiative, things like that are kind of highlighted and rewarded under a card like this. Even in relationships. Same thing with relationships. It's one of those cards. If you go out and try to actually meet people, relationship is very possible under this card. Next, you have the Five of Spades. So on one hand, you have a card of recovery, but on the other hand, you have this card, which is definitely a card of needing to watch your health. Definitely take care of yourself this week. As I say, drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, just the usual stuff with this. Next, you have the Ace of Spades, which is a great card of overcoming obstacles. That's what the Ace of Spades represents. Overcoming some sort of obstacle. It represents transformation as well, and a total change. So this is another really great card for you. And it's kind of adds more of a positive spin because it is a card saying that says you will overcome an obstacle this week. And then finally, you have the Ten of Diamonds. Great card of prosperity, more money coming in, new jobs, new businesses. It's great for starting anything, not just financial, but if you're starting, anything new, anything. It would be a great week for you to start that with this card. But it's also a great card to look at your finances. I know it's a message that's been coming up for you quite frequently. You Sagittarius is like, it comes up from time to time that, looking at your finances would be a good idea, like maybe planning things out or coming up with, ideas or, something like that. So it's very good card for planning finances as well. But looks like you're going to have a really great week this week, so definitely enjoy it, and thank you for watching.